Welcome to How to Rock Spirit's Sun Moon Alchemy series. This audio was compiled and recorded by Dustin Cormier, a Leo Ascendant Scorpio with Sagittarius Moon, born in the year of the Metal Ram. All the possible Western Sun and Moon sign combinations can be found and learned about here. This information is for educational purposes only. I do not own any of the following content. For more astrology lectures and my own Cosmic Consciousness audio lecture series, check out How to Rock Spirit's YouTube channel, where I rap about everything from philosophy and transpersonal psychology, to psychedelic spirituality, to tantric and occult mysticism, and even to Marx and Engels and the materialist sciences. See you there! Sun in Fire Sign. Basically motivated by inspirations and aspirations. Recharges energy through vigorous, physically demanding activity and by pursuing new visions for the future. Sun in Sagittarius. Creative energy is directed toward one's ideals and aspirations, not only expressing them, but often promoting them to others. Sense of individuality is colored by one's ultimate beliefs and optimistic philosophical outlook. Essentially values wide-ranging mental and physical liberty. Radiates a friendly, exploratory, open spirit, very broad-minded and values honesty. Needs to be recognized for moral, upright nature. Sometimes high standards can lead to intolerance and insensitivity to others. The Moon Sign and its Element. These notes are also still from Stephen Arroyo's Chart Interpretation Handbook. The element of the Moon's sign represents an attunement from the past that manifests automatically, a mode of feeling and being that one needs to be aware of in order to feel inwardly secure and at home with oneself. This element and experiences related to it feed your need to feel right about yourself. This element and experiences related to it feed your need to feel right about yourself. By such modes of self-expression, you are satisfying a deep inner need that can give stability to your entire personality. The Moon's element also shows how you react instinctively to all experiences, with what energy you spontaneously adjust yourself to the flow of life. Moon in Earth Signs. Reacts to changing experiences with steadiness and stability. Feels comfortable with self when being productive and working towards goals. Sign position of the Moon. How one reacts based on subconscious predisposition. Moon in Virgo. Reacts with practical adaptation to all stimuli. Responds analytically to all experiences. Needs a sense of order in the environment to feel comfortable. Refines emotional reactions in order to perfect their expression. Serving others and being helpful contribute to positive self-image and help overcome innate tendency toward guilt and self-doubt. Feels secure through analysis of the physical and emotional world, and through making definite, concrete improvements. Need to dissect emotions can inhibit responsiveness. The following information comes from Isabel Hickey's Astrology, a Cosmic Science, copyright 1992 by Isabel M. Hickey Trust. Moon in Virgo. Apt to want to be considered superior intellectually because of a deep-seated inferiority complex. Reserved in expression. Very critical and analytical. Not very loving. Apt to be cranky and fussy about minor details. If afflicted, bickering can become a mania. Irritation leads to bad health, and this position can give indigestion and bad nerves due to negative emotions caused by the desire to perfect everyone else. Very proper and conservative. Needs to achieve adjustment by detachment and non-criticism of others. Strong desire to serve people, but not enough understanding of the other person's feelings. In a male chart, would attract a quiet, reserved, and shy type of mate. If Moon is afflicted, she would be critical and apt to nag. Sun-Moon Alchemy. The elemental combinations of the Sun sign and the Moon sign. The following information comes from Charles and Susie Harvey's Sun Sign Moon Sign. Copyright Charles and Susie Harvey, 1994, again in 2003. First published by Aquarian, 1994. Each Sun-Moon type is a combination of elements. In the following descriptions of the element combinations, please remember that the pairing can be either way around. For example, a Fire-Earth combination refers equally to Sun-Fire, Moon-Earth, as it does to Sun, Earth, Moon, Fire. There will be subtle differences, but the dynamic is generally the same. Fire-Earth combinations. The Fire-Sun-Earth-Moon type is a strong, compelling personality. We can see this as the volcano pouring forth lava, which will eventually become new, fertile lands. This individual can deal with molten metal like the blacksmith or the engineer shaping raw material into serviceable tools. Here is the practical enthusiast, the doer who can also enthuse others to action. This combination has been called the bulldozer, for he has tremendous weight and drive to push ahead in exactly the direction they want. J. Pierpont Morgan, or J.P. Morgan, who is a Sun in Aries with Moon in Virgo, the American industrialist, typified this combination well when he said, "I don't want a lawyer to tell me what I cannot do. I hire him to tell me how to do what I want to do." Likewise, the Earth-Sun Fire-Moon combination is also the practical visionary who consciously keeps his feet on the ground but has the instinct to go for the main chance, to know when to risk and to pull rabbits out of hats when least expected. This individual could be the hard-headed, pragmatic entrepreneur who sees future opportunities and can seize them with confidence and know-how, turning them into solid and often lucrative realities in the present. Earth-Fire types may possess a raucous sense of humor, a pronounced sensuality, and a real penchant for the good life, as can be seen in the life of Alexander Woollcott, Sun in Capricorn, Moon in Sagittarius, the American drama critic and wit, who said, whilst surveying an elegant country estate, "Just what God would have done if he had the money." Either way, with this Fire-Earth combination, there's a strong, practical, rational bias coupled with a powerful intuition and a compelling need for freedom and power. When the positive interaction between fire and earth is not working, this person can become very tense, swinging between a burning, intuitive faith and a down-in-the-dumps inertia and doubting Thomas skepticism. Shadow side. People with fire-earth combinations tend to have enormous conviction and certitude about themselves and their beliefs. As a result, they can suffer from the defects of their virtues and become fixed, dictatorial, and insensitive to others and to the subtler nuances of human relationships. Whether it is Fire-Sun-Earth-Moon or Earth-Sun-Fire-Moon, this combination produces a powerful ego which can easily run the show in any relationship. When the urge to dominate meets with resistance, they can become baffled and frustrated until they begin to respect the rights and needs of others. Relationships. Fire-Earth may find its own type attractive, but can enter into very creative and complementary relationships with air-water types, who can both fan the flames and water the garden. Often a benevolent dictator in relationships and in the home, this type, nevertheless, is usually a very committed mate, tending to show his romantic feelings through actions. Their stubbornness can, however, sometimes block domestic harmony and get in the way of intimacy. Male versus female. This is a good combination for people in politics and managerial positions who must make high-powered decisions and push through policies and procedures. Indeed, these individuals can be quite pushy and competitive, qualities the Western world feels are more acceptable in males. The female of this type is authoritative and pragmatic and is unlikely to waste time over failures or adverse reactions to her independence. Both males and females tend to have substantial ambition and terrific stamina. The following observations about your Sun-Moon combination are drawn from insights gained from astrologer Jefferson Anderson's book, Sun Sign, Moon Sign, an observation of many different individuals. The writing itself comes from Mantak Chia and William U. Wei's Cosmic Astrology. Copyright 2012 by North Star Trust, published by Destiny Books. Sun in Sagittarius, Moon in Virgo. Insightful. You are extremely perceptive. One of your greatest gifts is intuition. You are aware of when it is prudent to take a risk or grab an advantage, as well as when it is smart to remain cool. Your success is assured because of your wisdom, vigilance, and good judgment. Another gift is persuasiveness, and you are charming and self-spoken. You know precisely how to get to the spirit. You are an outstanding salesman and a convincing leader because of your way with words. An example of a very developed Sagittarius Virgo is Winston Churchill. You are a lot more reserved and earthy than your fellow Sagittarians. You favor looking before you leap. There is nothing casual or light-hearted about you. Your Virgo inner self provides you with a fixed sense of obligation. Very early in life, you most likely had to take on a lot of responsibility, which brought out your clever, pragmatic outlook. You can always spot dishonesty, and your aptitude to sense other people's weaknesses is awesome. You have a restive, autonomous, and unruly spirit, even though you prefer to work and live in a conventional lifestyle. Your emotional character is a bit reserved and uncertain, even though you are just as fervent and daring as your fellow Sagittarians. You may build up vague feelings of inadequacy or despair whenever you feel you cannot handle the burden of your consummate and aggressive personality. Don't put yourself down. You have many magnificent qualities, which more than compensate for any boldness or courage you may think to lack. You have astonishing powers of scrutiny and an excellent intelligence. Sagittarius provides you the skill to handle the abstract and the philosophical, while Virgo gives you the ability to set those ideas on a more realistic plateau. A good example of the versatile and intellectual Sagittarius Virgo is Spinoza, the philosopher. You set exceptionally high, nearly perfectionist goals for yourself, and you are never happy with being second best. When you find you cannot meet the demands you set for yourself, bad temper and nervous tension often come about. Your frustrations might be released on the people closest to you. This includes your sarcasm, which can border on malice at times. More time for enjoying life needs to be set aside. Even though your sense of duty is commendable, do not let your loyalty to work become a compulsion. Notes from Charles and Susie Harvey's Sun Sign Moon Sign. Sun in Sagittarius, Moon in Virgo, your greatest strengths. Intellectual vigor and precision. Enthusiastic dedication to ideals and hard work. Quiet charm and warmly helpful attitude to others. Ability to convey ideas objectively and to persuade others with your clear arguments as well as your calm integrity. Your greatest weaknesses. Proneness to mental obsessions and nervous anxieties which deplete your creative energies. Tendency to be moralistic, overcritical, and judgmental of others' imperfections. Discomfort with emotional needs. Desire for certitude, which can make you pedantic and narrow-minded. Images for integration. An athlete gives a fundraising performance for charity. A philosopher presents a perfect mathematical vision of the nature and meaning of the universe. The Ten Commandments.